welcome to season 2 of our new and improved Mommy Rehab times 3, where we say fuck them kids and drink your juice. I'm Nikki.
Woo!
I'm Kayleen.
And chicken Naya.
And for those who don't know, we are rebranded from K-Life times 3 to Mommy Rehab times 3. Just feels like it fits us a little bit more and everybody can relate. So with today's episode of season 2, it is friendships with the opposite sex while in a relationship. As your president of the lesbians here, I will be the mediator because I have both. My best friend is a male, but sometimes more of a girl than me. And my girl best friend is sometimes more of a man than any man I know. So with that being said, I got them both. You can go ahead and start, and then I will go ahead and let you guys know how I feel.
Okay, so I'll go first. In this day and time, I wouldn't mind my husband having a girl best friend as long as, like, you know, her and I vibed well. I obviously, know of her and whatever. I think I'd be okay with it. I just feel like there's a lot of stories out there where, like, girls cross the line a lot of times. And I feel like if I smelled any type of fucking weirdness, then I'm just like, no. But here's the thing, though. I have been in the position before I got married or whatever. Well, actually, a little bit into my marriage, I had, because we don't speak anymore, a guy best friend that I had, like, past relations with, like, years ago, though. And I made it clear with my husband, though. I let him know prior to us even getting married, like, hey, I talked to this person. We're just, he talks to me about his hoe ass stories and I give him my advice and we go from
These
there.
hoes ain't Lord, no.
Yeah.
Period.
So like dude would just hit me up for advice, whatever, which was fine. And then I think we had gone to lunch once or twice, which Sterling was okay with as far as I know. But I also did let him know, like, hey, just let you know, me and him had sexual encounters once or twice, but that was it. And then after that, like, we had been friends for so long after that, like, we never did anything after that. So I don't know. I don't really know how my husband really felt about it now. Like, when I was still friends with this person, like, I would go and tell Sterling, like, oh my gosh, you never believe what he told me about so and so and whatever girl he's talking to, blah blah. And like, me and Sterling would gossip about it, so he never gave me, like, vibes like, oh, you need to stop talking to him, or jealousy vibes or anything like that. But I definitely feel like, I think, as a
Boundaries
loyal wife, if I was getting, like, vibes like this dude's trying to hit on me or wants more, I feel like I would cut it off. But I mean, there's girls that just like the attention and continue with whatever.
Agreed. But what you said, did that person respect the fact that you're with a husband, or is that why you guys no longer talk?
No. He definitely did. Like, he knew, when I got pregnant, when my husband came in the picture and everything, he said congratulations and stuff. He has never crossed the line since
Okay.
I've been with Sterling. And he'll ask me how my relationship is, whatever. We just chit chat, but nothing disrespectful, nothing like where I felt weird about, nothing like that. It was his drama, basically.
Okay. Well then, yeah, I see where you're coming from when it comes to that, because if you guys have a mutual respect towards each other, okay, like you said, there's some of these females just don't care and they just be like, oh, that's my best friend first. I don't give a damn.
Yeah,
These guys are ready
yeah.
to eat for everybody, bitch. Okay. Don't play with me, play with your mama.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, No, I feel like in my past relationship that I was in for like 4 years, I dude had apparently girl BFFs, and little did I know he was fucking them left and right, and they were all in my face as, oh, we're just friends, blah blah. No, no, I did not trust that
Yeah.
at all. Nope, nope. And she got
You know,
hit
Kaylee, now that
eventually.
I think about it, that whole situation is what made me and you become very close friends.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah. my whole freaking relationship shit just went downhill, and that's how we became friends. But I don't condone domestic violence, but this
I
this
do.
this dude was lying to my face as I'm stating facts. So he did get hit and
That's it.
had a black eye, and
Period.
then
It's makeup.
and then I saw this female was dodging me for the longest time until I caught up to her at, you remember that Spanish club Ganya?
Oh
Yes.
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 Everybody fought there. Not her being a road runner.
So yeah, I
Is she from Milwaukee? Because these bitches be running and running and
Yes, she
running,
is.
running and running and running.
yeah, no, I think karma caught up to her that day and she got hit too. I just feel like you
Hey,
both
when Jesus
deserved
has
it.
a plan, you have to fall through. You are no one to deny his power.
Oh my gosh.
How about
Oh
you, Maya? How do you
no.
feel about the subject?
See, like, okay, I completely agree with Kayleen because it all depends on that person. Like, I have friends I've been friends with since high school. Brianna's husband, my best friend's husband, is my best friend from high school. His cousin and best friend slash cousin, whatever, he's also my best friend from high school. And like, my husband knows these are just my friends. Like, yeah, me and one of them dated back in high school, but that was that. And my husband knows that we're strictly friends. Like, we all kick it together. We all kick it together. Like, if he felt some type of way, best believe he'll tell me. He'll tell me real quick. Like, no, I didn't like the feeling of that, or I didn't like how you did this or you did that. Like, he'll tell me, and that shit gets corrected.
Yeah.
But for the most part, like, it's rarely ever an issue. It's rarely ever an issue. But for on
Oh,
the
so none of us
opposite
are
end,
toxic? Then I switch my answer. Hell fucking nah.
hold on, pause. Because on the opposite end, I've let like my exes be friends with girls and all this other stuff. And guess what? I get cheated on with them same girls. They just be like, "Oh, my friend this and my friend that," and
Oh, I know about
lo
that.
and
I'll speak on
behold, you
that
ain't
one.
just dipping and dodging in her. Like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It depends. Like, if I can really trust that person, like with Ricky, I trust him. He is female friends. I mean, he's like they're coworkers, but we go and kick it with them outside of work, and you know, it's it's not
Don't
that big
talk
of a
about
deal.
coworkers. That's a different subject. I'll talk about that one.
See, it depends on like the situation and if the person has respect. Because if there's no respect there, then
Yeah,
you
I
already
don't
know what's
believe
gonna
in
happen.
that coworker, work wife bullshit. No, don't believe it at all. Don't listen to that. Sorry,
See,
Don't
Ricky.
you've
If you
listen.
been
don't know
through
her for
some
years,
stuff.
then that's not your friend. And I
Okay,
know
so
you're gonna
wait.
watch this, so go ahead and comment below, like this video, play with me.
Well,
Play with me.
actually, he hasn't talked to them very much lately because it's just his boss don't care. His boss's wife don't care for me, and they follow her around like little lost puppies. So
Mm.
Okay, so
they
I
already
know
don't talk to us
you
no more.
guys trust your significant others, but would you trust them while they're like drunk or whatever with this female or male, whatever?
Okay, I can talk on this one.
You don't need
All right. So before
Mm.
I did, okay? I thought it was okay. And then I just felt like when they got drunk really fast, when I was in the room, they started playing with each other's hair. And something that my ex did not ever like was people to touch her hair. So then when I seen that they were touching her hair, I was like, there's something up. But I decided to trust her to then find out that they were dating. And that's how my divorce happened. So no, if you're touching
No.
my girl, like if it's Teeny, my best friend Teeny, yes, go ahead, girl. I know whatever. But if it's any of her friends, I don't think so because none of her friends, besides one, has literally just like sat down and tried to get to know me.
Okay.
And none of her friends are consistent. So it's like, do I know any of your, like the numbers of my best friends and vice versa, but two of her friends I will, but one of them's her niece, so that really doesn't count because she's my niece too. But one of her friends does. Like me and her husband are both Libras, and she's taking us out to go eat for our birthday dinner. So like her, yeah, go ahead, but I don't think that I would trust any other female. No,
Yeah.
not me. I would
So,
trust my female, but not her friends.
So does that affect,
Pers-
or do you think it would affect your relationship with your significant other because you don't trust her friends?
At the moment, it might, but then when there's no alcohol involved, we will sit down and talk about it.
Okay.
Like it just recently just happened. I felt some type of way, but I let her do what she had to do. And then I'm still like, I mess with her about it. I'm still mad a little bit of it. But it's not the fact of what she did. It's the fact that I was the last to find out. That's the only part. Like, sit down with me. Let's talk. Let's have a conversation civil, me and you.
Yeah.
Like, not in a group session or no. Like, sit down with me and let me know. If I'm the last to find out, then there's a problem. I feel like you were hiding it.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's where I come from when it comes to that.
Communication is key.
Yes. Just because I've got done wrong so many times that I feel like I don't think my girl will do me wrong, but I'm still healing. Like you can't just
It's
expect
still
me
in the
to.
back of your head.
Yes, it's still in the back of my head because, like I said, I've trusted people with the other people, and I've got done wrong.
Yeah.
So that's where I come when it comes to that. But I trust my girl.
Good.
For me, on the other hand, I personally, so I don't think like he should be going out with his female friends and getting drunk with them. That's something you do with your guys. Like I go with my girls, I'll go out and get drunk with my girls, but I'm not gonna go in a like where it's just me and one of my homies and we're gonna go and get shit faced. Like that is all set up for failure. Like no matter what, it's setting yourself up for failure. And if you do that, then that's on you. Because I'm not cool with it. Like if you're gonna go with your female friends to go get drunk, I'm coming too. And if I would feel the same. If you know I'm about to go with one of my, if you were gonna go, if I was to go to the club as one of my guys, I would assume that my man would come with me because he's not going to take care of me the way he will. He's not going to make sure I'm good the way he will because he's single. He's going to be out here looking for females. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, it's just, that's not a predicament you should put yourself in when you are in a relationship. There is things you do have to move differently with certain friendships when you are in a relationship out of respect for your significant other. And some people lose their friendships because of that. Other people understand and can respect that. And you end up being even better friends.
Yeah.
But it's all about the respect.
Well, and I feel like too, from my experience with this friend that I told you guys about, even prior to meeting my husband, I would go out with this friend in a group setting.
Hold on,
Like
you guys.
so I was saying that like this friend that I was telling you guys about, even prior to meeting my husband, I made sure that this person knew like we're just friends. I knew because he's always expressed to me that like, oh, I like you, I want to be in a relationship with you, blah blah, right? You have your shit together, whatever. But I always made sure like, no, this would never work out. Like, you in a sense were a side piece when whatever happened with us, and that's what I left it at. But we'd go out in group settings like to clubs or drinking and stuff like that, and we'd got along perfectly as friends. Like, he would go hit up whatever girl, and I'd go dance with my girls, and then we'd meet up at the end of the night, or like we'd buy each other drinks and stuff. So it was fine and everything. So I feel like making sure that these friends know they're just friends is very important, especially when you're going into a relationship, because you don't want them to like get jealous or like start
Yeah.
unnecessary drama and stuff like that. And it's like I said, like I knew that he liked me. I knew if like I told him today like, hey, let's get together, but I know he would. But it's the fact that I made it nice and clear to him multiple times, like, no, this would never happen at all, especially now, for sure.
Like, right.
Team Sterling.
Yep. Team Sterling all
Yeah.
day. Toe gang.
Okay.
So the reason why I made that face when you were talking wasn't because of you. It's because my dog's by my door crying.
Oh.
But she can't come because she's reckless. She's Italian and she loud.
But
Well,
see,
yeah, no, I agree, Kayleen.
I think with Sterling, he's never put me in the position where he gets drunk and like is friendly and stuff like that.
Right,
So
right.
I've never had to experience it other than like when we first started dating and I was going through his phone, like his previous Snapchats and conversations and shit like that. I'm like, who's this? Who's that? And then he'd be like, oh, they're just friends. My fucking ass. My fucking ass, you guys
Yeah.
are just friends.
Yeah. That was okay. So that happened with me too. So, like I said, Taylor has never made me feel like she would ever cheat on me. I'm telling you, this woman treats me like I know I'm the queen of her world. That's not the problem. As long as you communicate with me, I'm good. But I know people, and babe is too good of a person that she just lets anybody in.
Okay.
And I'd be like, I'm gonna let you learn your lesson, but let me tell you this right now. This person's gonna do this, this, and that, and this person can't be a friend with you. Because we both know a few mutual people. And there was this one female that's always had a competition with me since we were in middle school. Okay. This woman, I don't know, either she's A, obsessed with me and wants me, or B, she just wants to be me. But either way, this woman I've never told anybody about because she's irrelevant in my life. When I finished high school, I never seen her again. And when I start meeting Taylor, this woman pops right back up. But mind you, this woman was dating another woman and had a kid with that woman was also obsessed with me. Okay. She was my friend. But she was my friend. She was a great friend. But I never liked her in that way. She's always liked me in that way. So she kept me around as a friend that I might win her. I might win her. It just never, I don't look at you that way. If I don't look at you that way, I'm definitely not like Taylor's the first stud that I've dated. I used to like stems. You can dress with both, but I like Taylor's the only one that's a stud. So everybody got mad when they found out first I was out of a relationship that they've been just waiting for. And I didn't even give a chance. She didn't even get a chance to anybody to even take me on a date. Like, she was like, nope, nope,
Taylor
nope,
said
nope,
nope.
no. Since the day
Bye.
this woman saw me and I told her I had a wife, and then she was like, I do too, but we could be friends. Then she was out of state, whatever situation. Then I left my wife because she cheated on me. And then me and her started talking. So then I was like, fuck it. Like, I thought it was just a pasatiempo. That's what I thought. She would tell you, I'm her Cinderella. I literally,
Aw.
like, you know, at midnight left and disappeared. That's what the fuck I did because I had no interest. When I'm in a
Yeah.
relationship, I'm in a relationship. Even if that relationship was broken, because I thought I was still going to fight for that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I always fought for that relationship. And then when I learned my worth and she helped with that, I was like, you know what? I'm going to give you a chance because I was mean as hell to Taylor. I still am mean,
She
but
was.
it's out of
And now you
love.
guys are getting married.
Yeah, and now we're getting married. But it's like this is the only person that actually wants to grow with me. Like I
Mhm.
felt that it was always tit for tap in my last relationship, tit for tat. I had to not only fight with her, but I had to fight with her family, and I had to fight with my family, and I had to fight with work, and I had too much. I was just battling too much. And with Taylor, it just goes with the flow. Like we're only a year and a
Mhm.
half, and we have our home, we have 2 cars, we have stable jobs. Because of Taylor, I got to leave my serving job and do what the fuck I love to do, is full-time nail tech. And it has been
Yeah.
going nothing but I'm booked and blessed, and I thank God for that. But I wouldn't have been able to do that with the support that Taylor gives me when nobody else gave me that support.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like she's never gave me that reason that she would ever cheat on me. So just communication is key. You can go to wherever the hell you want to go. Just let me know first. If
Yeah.
I find out by somebody else or I find out last, that's where the problem kicks in. But other than that, I'm just nonchalant.
Yeah.
And everybody knows
For
it
sure.
hurts me to be quiet. It hurts. Like it's my doctor wrote me an excuse. I have to be real.
So okay, so has there at any time in your guys' relationship, has there been a time where you've had to tell her like, hey, you need to stop talking to this person or kicking it with this person?
Yes, the girl that's obsessed with me, that had the
Okay.
girlfriend that was obsessed with me too.
Uh-huh.
Taylor thought she was slick, and she's over there in the other room. So I want her to hear this. Our first date, even though yes, it was just a first date, but still, on our first date, she said she knew I was the one. Then we moved in together, and I was looking through her phone. I don't know what the heck it was. Oh, I was gonna hack her. I was gonna hack her because we hack each other. And then on the stories, it says the people, right? So it said that person's name, and I was like, I told you to delete her because of what issues we had. So
Uh-huh.
then curiosity got the best of me, like it does to anybody in the beginning of a relationship. I
Yeah.
was still broken. I was still untrusting. Like, so I click and tell me why this motherfucker. I wish I could see her face now. This motherfucker was sending this bitch the tattoos that I was gonna get, talking about, oh, you should get this. It would look nice. Oh, exactly the spot I said I was gonna get it. Yes, bro.
Taylor.
I said, use a motherfucking player, but I can play it better.
Oh
Taylor, I
So
no.
can't
that's
help you when you do stuff like that.
what
How
you
am I
say.
supposed to help?
So yeah, that's what happened, and that's the only time that I felt unease. But like I said, we talked about it after we were not pissed.
Yeah.
We talked about it. I told her where I was coming from. She told me that she understood where I was coming from, and then it's never happened again. Deleted, blocked, whatever the situation was. But that's the only time. And then there's a friend of hers that is part of that group that I'm telling you about,
Mhm.
and she would encourage Taylor to go meet up with this woman behind my back.
Oh
And I went
no.
out with this person. Like I was open. Like, okay, Taylor tells me you're her real close friend. I'm trying to meet her friends. We're still new. So we're at the stage of meeting friends. I went out
Mhm.
to the bar with them. I thought it was a good ass time. And then the next thing you know, I'm finding out other bullshit. And I'm like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I
Yeah.
never told Taylor she had to stop talking to her because obviously that was her friend. That was on Taylor because she knew that she kept on doing other shit behind my back. So that's on
Yeah.
their friendship's not because of that. But I tell her, like, if I feel uncomfortable, I'm fine to tell you. Like I said, it
Yeah,
hurts me to
yeah,
stay
yeah.
quiet.
As you should. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, but that's the
for
only
sure.
time. And that was like we were literally maybe a month in, and I still wasn't taking her serious. So it's like I was just being petty. I'm not gonna lie. I ain't got to lie, Craig. I ain't got to lie.
Mariah, have you been in the position where you've had to tell Ricky to stop talking to a female or vice versa?
So, yeah, okay. When he gets drunk, he gets really friendly.
Oh no.
Like, he gets like, I feel like,
Mira
okay,
esta.
he's a flirt, he's a flirt without trying. Like, we be at Walmart and he just be like
He
chopping
Puerto
it up
Rican.
with these
That's not our fault.
women, and I'll just be looking at him like, that's why he's the only Puerto Rican I've ever dated, and that is why I don't care for that shit. Like, dog, no. Flirt when I'm not around, like, I don't care, but if I'm right there, like, don't be disrespectful. And he'll make these girls like, I'm like, are you done? Can we go? He is not that funny. Like, can we please go? Like, it's just, it gets annoying. But when he's drunk, like, he just gets like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. He's too friendly.
I
And we
know how
went
you.
to
I know Taylor's the same way, but I don't wait till I walk away. I'm like, not funny.
oh
And
no,
then
I did. I told her he is not that funny. I was like, there's no. Ricky looked at me like, dog. And then we went to Top Golf not that long ago. We were drinking. He had more than I because I was driving, but we had some drinks.
I want to go
And
there.
he just, yeah, it's fun. It's so much fun. He just, the way he just did something, it kind of rubbed me the wrong way, and I'm just looking at him, and like you could tell he knew he fucked up when he looked at me. Like he instantly, like, it's petty, but mind you, I also was drinking, so we were all drinking, and it's just, I never played Top Golf before, and he wasn't really helping me. Like his friend was like explaining to me how to do it, but like as my husband, he should have came up and like, here, babe, this is how you do it, this is how you hit it. Like I was scared I was gonna throw this motherfucker at someone. Like I'm scared it's just gonna go free like out there. And this one girl comes up and she's all confused as to what to do. Why this man get his little fast tail up and go up to her? Let me show you. And showing her, and I looked at him. I was like, what? Is it me? Is it because I'm drinking? But no, you didn't even do that for me, my guy. Like, he turned and looked at me. He goes, what? Instantly, what? Like, dog, I had to walk away.
I can't help you,
because
Ricky.
these are all of his people.
I can't help you.
These
You
are all his
fucked up.
people. And they've never seen me snap off ever. So I'm not trying to show that side of me. So I'm just like, I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna get some air.
Let me
I
go
got some
pray.
air. He came type shit. He came and found me. I told him about himself. And after that, he sat his little right next to me. I mean, it's not to a point where I told him you're not allowed to talk to her no more. But no, he right next to me.
Has
So
Sterling ever
no.
made you feel that type of way, Kay?
Right.
When
he's not that perfect. First of all,
no,
he's a
he's
guy.
not. He's not.
So,
But there was, and see, and I think there was 3 times, and all 3 times he was drunk. One of the times,
Sterling.
yeah, one of the times we were downtown, we were bar hopping. We went out for a friend's birthday, whatever. We ended up going to George Webb's downtown. We were drunk. We were just gonna get food, right? And some girl, I don't know, comes in with a group of dudes, and like he, I guess, recognizes her. So he's like, screams her name out or some shit, and then she's like, oh, Sterling, and they like give each other a hug, and I haven't seen you in forever, blah blah.
COVID.
He didn't introduce me. He didn't introduce me. So this whole time I'm just like,
Sterling.
I'm looking.
See now, yeah.
And I'm looking at my best friend and like, do you see this? Do you see this? And
yes,
like,
I did.
but as soon as he made eye contact with me, he knew he knew
At
he
that
fucked
moment,
up.
he knew he
Yes.
fucked up.
Yes, he knew. And then there's another time where we went out of state, and we stayed in an Airbnb with a group of people and stuff. And a girl, one of her friends, brought one of her friends, whatever. She was a girl, right? And apparently Sterling has known this girl for however freaking long, whatever. And I met, like, the girl said hi, but she was acting like real freaking shy. Like, she wouldn't talk or anything, right? So I didn't bother conversating with her. But there was a night, because we had the kids with us and Lorenzo was a baby, so I was gonna went to the room to put him to bed. And I stayed in the room because I was way too overstimulated with the kids and everybody, right? So tell me why the whole night, not once did he come check on me and the kids, because he was out there living his best life with the dudes drinking. This female was out there, and I'm just like, okay, fine, right?
I
Whatever.
can't
So
help you, Sterling. You fucked up.
they went outside to smoke, whatever. Then tell me why he comes into my room at like 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, but like half naked.
Huh?
Half naked, bitch.
Sterling.
Half
Hey!
naked.
But
Half,
my bad this time.
and he was already
Oh
being
my.
a little flirty when I was out there. Like, we were playing a video game, like all of us, and like instead of him helping me, he was telling this girl how to play. This is how you play, blah, blah, blah. So I was already getting like iffy vibes, right?
Yeah, it's not me.
Let me.
So when he walked into the room, I'm like, why the fuck don't you have your shirt on or whatever? He's like, what do you mean? What do you mean? I was like, why the fuck don't you have your shirt on? He's like, oh, I just took it off right now because I didn't want to come in the room smelling like whatever they were smoking, and I know the kids were in here. I was like, bullshit. Then he gets in the shower. I was pissed, bitch. I kept him up till I don't know how long. And I'm like, I'm confused as to why you couldn't take your clothes off in the bathroom, but you had to do it outside the door.
You
Bullshit.
listen here, Sterling
Bullshit.
and Ricky. Y'all better stop fucking up, okay? And let me tell you, Taylor, future Taylor, if you don't try to show me something that I don't know, we going to fight, okay?
He didn't hear the end of that
I'm
shit.
yelling at future you.
Yeah, no, but that was like, I put his ass on check, but I was still like, that shit like was eating me up for like 2 weeks, and I'm just like, mm-mm, mm-mm.
Yeah.
No.
See, eating
No.
you up. That's the key word. Yes.
Yeah.
That's perfect. That's what. Okay. So what happened is eating me up. That's the word. I did not understand what was going on, but like just being the last person to find out is what's eating me up. Like, why does it feel like it's so secretive? Like, that's the part. Like, I don't care what you did. It's the fact that you're being so secretive of it, and I'm just like, I'm supposed to be your best friend. You should have told me. Like,
Yeah. No, understandable.
Had a private conversation.
And you talking about you know, secretive or whatever. I know you guys are having your bachelorette together, but Maya, have you and Ricky done it separately?
Yes, the first time around.
Yes, we did. The first the first wedding that we had, my sister threw a bomb as bachelorette for me. Nikki was there. We had so much fun. We had a cabin in the Dells. We went clubbing. We were we all us girls went into this tiny ass trailer bathroom and hot boxed the shit out of that bathroom.
I think I was in the sink.
Yeah. And I was in the shower.
I was skinny then, and I was flexible. Don't put me on the toilet seat now because I ain't going nowhere.
So
it
here's
was so
my
much
question.
fun.
Did Ricky share with you what he did for his and vice versa?
Okay, so one of my rules about bachelorette thing, I told him if he went to a strip club, I don't want to hear about it. Don't tell me. I don't ever want to know. Just have fun. Just
Yeah.
do your thing. That's just go ahead, do you. I don't want to hear talking about it either. Like, don't make sure you just it's between y'all. That's y'all thing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I don't know. Like, I told Ricky, let's go to the club together. You can ask Nikki. I was down to go to the strip club. He said no.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like
That was an
if you
all
can't
naked
go
strip
with
club too.
me, yeah.
But it's a
If you
lot
can't
of
go to the strip
boys,
club with
and I
me,
don't like boys. So I was gonna smoke outside while they did that.
but no, like I don't. He did share with me like what he did, and I asked him if he went to the strip club. He told me no. Um, but who knows if he actually went because I did tell him, don't tell me. So,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if he did go, like go, go, like
yeah.
it's not that big of a deal. I just don't care to hear about your time while you were there because I
Yeah.
know for a fact, like you're human, you're a man, you're gonna get turned on. Like that's a normal thing. It's just
Mhm.
it is what it is. I mean, I'm sure he sees me the way I be looking at Jason Momoa. Like that's just like and that's the way I feel the way he looks at freaking Megan Fox before she had all that surgery. Like, that was his boo.
Now she's Jennifer's
It
body.
is what it is. I can't stand it. But like
No, so
I don't know. I would have been
oh,
fine with him going, but he didn't. To me, from my knowledge, he didn't go.
so
Okay.
when I got married the first time around, I did separate bachelorettes, and then we joined them after at our mutual
Okay.
club Lakach. But I didn't really think I needed any rules. But then when I found out what happened after,
Bitch, you
I
should
got
have had rules. That's
I should have. Hey, the first one don't count.
yeah.
The first
Oh,
That's what
marriage, the first
Sterling says.
bachelorette, that don't count. That
That's
was
what Sterling.
practice. That was
was
practice.
Sterling married before?
Uh-huh.
No, right?
See, the first
He
one don't
what?
count.
Yeah.
Damn, Sterling.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because he was
Hey,
in the
you know what's
military,
crazy?
right? So he had to marry right away. Yeah.
He
That first
married
one
That's
young.
definitely don't
crazy.
He
count.
Even
married
with me and Ricky.
he married at 22, 21, 22.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But because to get the girl to where he was stationed
They
to
had to be
live
married.
with him, they had to get married, and I think that it lasted like 4 years. But he says that like since he was deployed to different countries for so like his first
Most of it.
deployment his first deployment was for 6 months, and then he'd be home for 2 months, and they could, I guess, be wife and husband, and then he was deployed again for 9 months, and then so he feels like they didn't really get to live the husband and wife
Right, right,
relationship. So he says that like we didn't even have a relationship. I was gone
right.
basically the first 3 years
And
of
that's common. That's very common
yeah.
because I come from an army family and it's very common. The first one don't count. But this time around, I told Babe we might still, because we do have a destination wedding. So
Mhm.
just our wedding party and immediate family is invited, right? So, okay, you hopping on that plane.
Yeah.
Maya, you already know,
You
so don't even look at
better.
me crazy, okay? But Kay's
I
coming.
was looking at Kayleen. She better come.
So,
I want to.
both of my matron of honor is my sister. I can't spill any more tea on the rest, but my brother-in-law is Taylor's best man.
Okay.
So, man of honor. That's her man of
Okay.
honor. So we were thinking about having a bachelorette here separate.
Okay.
Taylor wants two
Oh,
together. Taylor wants to combine bachelorette. So that's what we're having in Vegas. The night before our wedding, it's a 20s flappers theme, and we're all gonna go and have a blast. And then all the girls, because I'm having most of my wedding party stay at the Flamingo. That's my favorite hotel. I'm having my burlesque show there. Like, I'm having mostly everything there. The reason I'm not staying there is because my sister is a Loyals member to the Cosmopolitan. So she's getting me a suite there, but the only reason she's doing that is for the day of the wedding. All you guys Uber to my place. Taylor's Ubering to Flamingo, getting ready at her brother's thingy, and then all the girls are gonna come get ready at my place because Babe got us the pink limo to get picked up for the wedding.
Yeah. You ended up telling us.
So we're doing that. We're getting married where Bree and Josh got married. When I seen their wedding and how intimate and how small it was, these people had people crying. That my sister came with me because I didn't want to come by myself, right? That's the first time meeting, and they vibe, they click. Like, T gets with everybody. We had such a great time, but T was bawling her eyes out like if she knew this fucking couple for fucking years. And she had only known them for 48 hours prior to their wedding. Okay.
Oh my God.
So when I saw that, I was like, every single person in this room is touched by the union of these two people. That's exactly what the fuck I want. I've never wanted a Vegas wedding. I thought that shit was tacky. Okay. But then when they showed me that shit, I was like, oh, fuck that shit. I love it.
Yeah.
Like, they separated them in the room. They still did the traditional shit. Like, I love that. Like, oh yeah, I want that. I want that. So, you know, me and Adonis took a picture there. He was my date. And then I showed Taylor that picture. I said, that's where I want to get married. So she got like the deluxe, like the main big one. That we get the limo, we get the photo shoot, we get all of it. So I'm excited to do that. I want to do a picture with all my ladies in front of the pink limo that they, or pink car they have in front, like a sexy leg toss or something really classic. But that's the only time we're doing our bachelorettes together is in Vegas. Did you have it together or separate?
We had separate. I was open to whatever. I thought we were gonna have it together just because I thought it'd be more fun in a sense, like all the girls and guys together. But then my matron of honor is like, absolutely not. I'm taking you and I'm planning your shit out. So I was like, okay, fine, we'll have separate ones. We went up to the Dells too and rented a villa out, and she planned out all this stuff.
That's where my sister wants to take me.
Yeah. And it was fun. At first I was just like, like, what is there to really do, you know? But girl, we had so much fun.
That's what I'm redoing Mariah's bachelorette party with. Okay, so where Mariah did her bachelorette party is my sister's now husband.
Okay.
So they have that camper that Mariah was in. They have a new one, but in the same area. And that's exactly what my sister said. We're going up north and we're about to have a blast. And I was like, but even if I could hire a driver because she don't drive.
It was fun. It was so fun. I had so much fun. And then, so what we did is, because my matron of honor and some of the people were coming from out of state, so they came the week before our wedding, and stayed for like a whole week or some days. So, we went up on a on a Friday, spent the whole Friday there, and then came down Saturday because of the kids and stuff. We needed a babysitter or whatever. And then the guys went Saturday to Sunday to Chicago. And this was the thing, like, there was a few of his friends that I don't fucking trust. So I was a little iffy about it and stuff. But I knew, like, half his friends go to strip clubs weekly. So I'm like, I know you're going to end up at one. It is what it is. Just don't be sticking your dick in nobody else. I don't care if you get private lap dances, whatever, cool. But
no, mine can't. I do the private dances for her. Okay. Take her to a strip club, but don't give her no private dance because I do it myself.
They'll kick you out. I was told you can't dance in the strip club.
No, you can't. No, but I'm saying at my house I can.
But we ended up sharing. I don't know if he shared everything with me, but like, we were telling the guys what we did because we had so much fucking fun. And according to like some of the guys, they're like, "Dang, you guys had more fun than us." I don't know what happened with their.
They're lying.
But
yeah.
but well, he did tell me that, like, because they were late because they had events like scheduled and they were late for whatever,
Oh, that's what
that
they get.
they ended up going to the strip club like maybe 30 minutes before they closed, so they weren't even there long or some shit like that. And
See,
I'm like,
no, I told everybody I'm about to be a bridezilla as soon as I land. No, as soon as January starts. Every month starting next year, I was chill this year. I enjoyed my engagement. I enjoyed buying a house. I enjoyed all that good stuff that needed to be done before we got married.
yeah.
Now, starting January 1st, Bridezilla comes in. The group chats are saved. I have all the names of everybody that needs to be in everything. And I'm like, it's on, bitches. Every month we gotta do something new. Either book the ticket, do this, and if you don't do it, then you ain't part of it.
Yeah, no, honestly, that's just okay. I've been like my wedding, I wasn't per se a bridezilla, but my matron of honor was for me. Like she had it scheduled where
I work for my
you
sister.
yeah, like when because they were splitting everything for me, like so I didn't have to spend anything. So they're like, she's like, you need to send me the money for this. You need to this month you need to send me the money for that. This is what we're scheduling, blah blah blah. And I kind of just she had everything for me. The only thing was that like when it came to like their dresses and heels and how I wanted their makeup and hair, like I wanted it. Like
No,
their nail color.
I'm gonna need you to help me, cause girl, I was looking through your pictures to look for our new logo, which that's coming up soon, y'all. But my God, how beautiful did you look
Oh,
on
thank
your
you.
wedding?
You
Everything
look
was
so
gorgeous. That
pretty.
dress is
Thank you.
phenomenal. I was
Thing
like,
you. I
she
know,
looks
and
so pretty.
see, like, because I'm kind of chunky, so I was insecure at first. I did not want a strapless dress. I'm like, no, like I hate my arms, whatever, whatever. And I went in there,
You
and
look
the dress is
beautiful.
actually a bodysuit. So it had 2 layers of tulle, and you can't. I don't know if you can really see it, but it was see through, and you can see my bodysuit underneath.
No,
And
I
then
did.
I had them like cut
Ooh.
the slit uh higher because I'm like, I want my legs to show and whatever.
Yes.
But like, girl, the Catholic people that came were probably looking at me up and down like, why do you have a see-through
Hey,
dress? But it was cute. Like it
you
wasn't
look
crazy,
beautiful.
like it wasn't
Like,
crazy or anything. So
I screenshot your picture of your dress because I want to try one like that on.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, wait a minute, because I'm telling you, I don't know when I have to go dress shopping soon because I need 3 dresses. Because
Yeah,
I
I
thought
would
I had it situated, and I don't, because Taylor said you have to walk down in a white dress, and I wasn't.
no. So okay,
No.
but I changed my mind last minute too because I wanted an emerald green dress, a silk emerald green dress. That
Ooh.
is what I want. I ordered the dress and everything, and then I was like, no, like maybe I should do white or something. Then I was like, I was stuck on satin. I wanted a satin dress. And then I bought another one that had like a really low
So
B
where are these
whatever.
dresses just lined up in your closet?
Girl, yeah, I didn't wear those
Oh, let me
two.
go shop in your closet then.
And then and then the third one is like I wanted something. I was like, I want like a fat strap or like with sleeves or something. And I went the opposite way. I was like, I like how this one looks and
It
stuff.
looked
But
great.
I had to get it. I got like a push-up bra built into the
Mhm.
dress, so I didn't have to wear a bra or
A bra.
anything like
Yeah, me.
that. Yeah.
I got them pierced, so I'm wearing some shiny shit. If you don't want to see it, that's on you. No,
But
but
yeah,
see,
I would suggest start at least 6 months prior looking at your dresses.
I know. I think I'm gonna start right after Taylor's birthday in
Yeah,
February. Start
yeah,
looking and then go
cause
from there. But like, I have to get it all coordinated because I still have to pick out my bridesmaids, or they're not bridesmaids, but I can't say the name that it is now because it's on their box. So you soon to see. But um, I had like this really diamond out dress that I was like, I want it, but then Babe says she wants me to wear a white dress. So I had my bachelorette dress. I have my flappers. It's big and poofy with white. That's the one that I have to find it, but that's exactly what I want.
Okay.
And then I have the one that I'm wearing after the wedding. So we're gonna shadow box the actual wedding dress, and then I have that fun diamond one that I was gonna walk down the aisle with for the after party. But my sister Carmen is so quiet.
Yeah.
Totally opposite of me. I was her bridezilla for her wedding. Like the day of her wedding, we found out she didn't have her veil. I snapped. I called that lady, snapped. I told Taylor, go get that shit before I go myself. Like, you don't want me to go into the shop. You definitely don't want me to be the one. Okay? I'm gonna find a nice person to go in there, and it better be ready. It better be ready, because if it's not, I'm telling you, I'm going myself. Like it was ready though. But my sister T was like, "Don't worry, she can be the brains, I'll be the mouth." And I was like, ooh. She's gonna be that one. She's like, "You ain't paying shit. I'll be damned. I'll be damned." We're gonna have one cash app that says the Rivera's Fund, and that's where everybody's sending everything before we even go out. If you ain't got it, you ain't part of it, because she's not gonna be sitting at the table wasting time on who did what. They're gonna split it evenly by everybody and call it a day. And I said, "Oh, period."
You know
So
what
she
we
said,
did?
"This is what's gonna be, and this is exactly how much I need in the car before we step into that restaurant."
Yeah, no, that's a good idea. What I did too, I know you guys aren't gonna have like a car or whatever like that, but what I did is, well, my matron of honor did is put my Cash App on the car while we were driving up to the Dells and stuff like that. Girl, I got so much so much fucking money.
No, but that'd be fun to have our shirts, because I want everything.
Yes, that's what I
have
was
our
gonna
shirt
say.
that
Like,
says "Buy the brides a shot," so it has to be times 2, and whatever they get cash out, buy us a shot. We have to take it. We can't say no. We ain't got no cars. All of us can get fucked up because there's not a designated driver unless he's an Uber.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna figure out in groups. There's groups of 6, okay? It don't matter who goes with who, but you have to have the funds in a card.
Yeah.
And we'll make it to the place. Don't argue. We're all doing the same exact thing. If you ain't got it, don't do it and stay in the hotel. Or don't even come. Like that's just how it's gonna be. I go all out for everybody. So this time around, I want everybody to go all out for me.
Yeah.
Like,
for sure.
You either do it or you don't. I know exactly what I want to do, and I know exactly who I want to do it with, and I don't want to hear nothing. Like legit, unless it says Chuchi and Taylor shot, I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, and you shouldn't either. I feel like your matron of honor and her man of honor should like definitely speak to each other and know the plan,
they will.
and deal with any freaking drama, so you guys don't have to hear.
Yeah, because my sister-in-law, she's a part of my wedding. Obviously, his husband or his wife. Sorry, girl, his wife. She's a planner. And she'd be like, she can sit with my sister and be like, okay, this is exactly what it's gonna be. And T is the same way. So then I'm gonna be like, okay, all of us other girls can just chill. Y'all's job is to get me drunk. Let these 3 people deal with whatever they need to deal with. And when they say you need to send this, just send it. That's it. That's it. Like, that's all I want.
For sure.
Yes, but I'm excited to get ready.
Yeah, I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you. I think we should wrap it up.
Yeah, that's it for the first episode of Mommy Rehab.
Okay, but before we wrap it up, I am going to pick what our next episode will be about. And also I wanted to remind everybody that October 10th, which is a Tuesday, we are going to go live for our, what is it, Thirsty Tuesday? Thirsty
Tuesday slash mine and Mariah's birthday virtual celebration. Okay.
Yes. Both Libras.
So we're gonna have our little attire. But go ahead, Kay.
All right. Oh shit. Okay, so daughter's experience in middle school.
Oh, Mariana's gonna have the
We will have
drama.
guest stars.
Oh, I'm
Dottie
not
too.
ready. Repick. We get a repick.
This should be
Tired
fun.
of hearing her drama.
Yeah. Oh my god, it should be fun. It should be fun, and then we can relate stories because you guys have had your daughter's in middle school already, right?
Mine's in
and
seventh
this
grade, and
and
she's
this
a
is
kindergarten.
Leah's.
pom-poms.
This is Leah's first year, but yeah, so that will be what our episode will be about. And then again,
Tell
don't forget
Leah
about
she's
her.
starting since
Yeah.
she's in the first year.
Yeah. So
Tell
far,
her
so
not to be
good. But
shy.
yeah.
Let's give her
Pump
shots
her
of
up
the
with sugar.
largest wine, and she'll be fine.
Well, here's the thing though, like her maybe by her second day she was coming home saying that she has a friend in each class and she did this and that. I'm like, are you okay?
Hey,
But
I'm
okay.
lucky that my daughter still has the same crush from the first week of school.
Not mine.
Oh my gosh.
Can't wait to
But
hear
yes.
their drama.
Alright.
With that being said, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel and then share, like, and follow our Instagram and Facebook as well.
And tiki-takis.
Yes, and TikToks, yes.
And yeah.
Thank you guys for
Until
a great
then.
one.
Bye.
Bye.